what's up?
Way to sound like Godzilla, Brock.
Oh, shut up.
After a long time, we're back with more FF1.
Wait, didn't we beat this game already? What are we doing in today's episode?
Joe, did you already forget?
Maybe.
It's been like 3 months, of course he forgot.
In today's episode, we'll complete the first 2 of the 4 bonus dungeons.
But before that, I'm going to take us to buy the level 8 spells, because Joe forgot to remind us to buy them in the last episode.
Can't really blame me if you idiots rely on me to remind you of this stuff.
He's not wrong, Donald.
He's nothing but wrong, Brock.
All right, the first bonus dungeon is... Actually, we can just use the list here. Here it is. It's just south of Chaos Shrine. It's a pretty short dungeon with only 5 floors.
Cool. Shouldn't take long to beat it, right?
Good, since we're doing 8 boss battles today, I won't have the energy to beat an hour-long dungeon anyway.
Is this going to be really hard?
I don't think so. The dungeon's pretty easy. I don't remember how difficult the bosses were. Once we enter that door, we cannot leave.
Shit, okay, let's save here.
I'll try to guide you through the dungeon.
Trying won't be enough, George. We gotta succeed. All right, hope you guys are ready.
Yeah, get in already.
Okay, this part's straightforward. There are probably chests to the left and right.
There's always great fortune when you go right, eh, George?
Sure, whatever.
Oh no, black goblins?
Not surprised, the black ones are the most dangerous ones.
What the hell do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. Oh, wow, that was easy. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to go left. There's probably some utter trash here in this chest.
Ha, there was a high potion, Donald. Eat shit.
High potions are low-tier garbage, Joe. We want elixirs, mega elixirs, and X potions.
Damn, I'm doing some crazy damage to these guys.
Nice. I also deal a lot of damage. It's fun to finally hit the attack button.
How the fuck is that fun? By all means, let's swap characters then, Joe.
No way I'm trading my girl to your gorilla.
Bruh. Oh, look, we're in Yemen.
Oh my God, not this shit again.
No, seriously, what is this place? And why are there battles every fucking where I go?
This is an endless desert. You need to use the palm trees to find your way through. See how the trees form an arrow pointing to north? That's where we're going.
Oh wow, more enemies that die in one hit.
Look, I found Saddam Hussein's hiding spot.
Jesus Christ, Donald.
Wasn't it Bush's administration that framed him?
Are you kidding me? Of all the things, how does your demented ass remember that one thing? Besides, that guy abused all forms of human rights and caused hundreds of thousands of deaths.
You two have a lot in common then.
You're such a bitch, I swear.
Let's answer some viewer questions, shall we? George, what is your least favorite numbered Final Fantasy game outside of 2 and 13?
What, why outside of 2 and 13?
Because apparently they're 2 obvious picks.
Who the fuck says that? Joke's on you, 13 is in my top 10 FF games. And FF2 isn't even the worst. I don't understand the hate for that game.
So what's your pick then?
15, easily.
Why?
I don't know, I just don't fucking like it much.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I think most, if not all, FF games released after 14 have been pretty crappy in one way or another. Hold on to 7 remake count, because that's the second worst Final Fantasy shit I've ever played.
Second worst? What's the worst then?
Final Fantasy All the Bravest. And anyone who disagrees has mental issues, because that game is absolute garbage.
You just insulted everyone who disagrees with your opinion. Nice.
Nobody likes that game unless they're fucking stupid and beyond hope.
Hey, I found a silver apple. If Brock eats it, he will die because he's a vampire.
What the fuck?
Well, unfortunately, Brock's got to eat it because he has the lowest HP.
Weak in the game, weak in real life.
You and I both know I'd cut Joe in half if we arm wrestled.
True, he's like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Screw the both of you.
Oh my God, when does this feminist forest end?
You should head west to find the staircase.
There was a question about doing a Legend of Zelda playthrough, which is actually kind of funny because we've been thinking about doing one at some point. In fact, the Minish Cap you mentioned is one of the 4 games we've been thinking about playing.
Minish Cap is goated, but I voted my favorite, Twilight Princess.
4 Swords would be good since there's 4 of us.
Obama, you dumbass.
What?
There may be 4 of us, but there are only 2 guys making these videos, and they even live in different fucking countries. So how the hell would we be able to play 4 swords?
You got a point, Donald, but could you not break the 4th wall?
Deal with it, bitch.
I want to play Ocarina of Time.
That's overrated as fuck, Joe.
Not as good as TP, but still one of the best games ever made.
Splish splash, your opinion's trash.
Well, since we can't agree on anything, I guess we'll think about it later.
Did you see that? The spider ran away.
The enemies have this hidden stat called morale that determines whether they will escape the battle or not. It had something to do with the party leader's level, too, I think.
Less nerding, more fighting. Fucking finally, we were stuck here for ages.
Donald, it's been only 3 minutes since we entered the forest.
There's no way.
Want some of my dementia pills, Donald?
Hey, fuck you, Joe.
This is the boss room. Now we just choose who we fight and beat the shit out of them.
We're definitely going right first.
It's just a blue ball of flame.
Now they just didn't bother drawing sprites to all of them. And can you really blame them?
I'm saving the game just in case this guy destroys us.
Oh, God.
She has her titties out.
Yeah, we can see that, Joe.
Of course, the room on the right has a naked lady inside. God, I love this game.
What's our strat?
Just try your best, I guess.
Works for me.
The 4 bosses in this lair are originally from Final Fantasy III. They are the guardians of the Dark Crystals.
Spoiler alert.
I just realized she's called Echidna. I didn't know they looked like that.
It actually comes from ancient Greek mythology.
48 damage? Never mind. This is going to be a cakewalk.
Here's a question to you, Barack. How did you get introduced to FF7 and who is your favorite character?
It was actually Bill who borrowed me some of his PS1 games back in the late 90s. One of them being Final Fantasy VII. It was the first time I heard of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Bill has also played many Final Fantasy games, but he isn't as big of an enthusiast as I am.
You mean as big nerd as you are?
Whatever, I'm proud of it.
Anyway, my favorite character is probably Sid.
Shame on you for not picking Tifa.
Shut up, Donald. Tifa's overrated and Sid is fucking cool. That's a good choice, Barack. Also, what the hell? We just won the battle in like 3 turns?
This shit was easier than the first boss of the whole damn game. What the fuck? We can't go back?
Nope. We have to beat this dungeon 4 times in a row.
What?
Oh my fucking God.
Why didn't you tell us that earlier?
Meh. Didn't feel like it. You were so happy thinking this would be a short dungeon.
This is some hardcore bullshittery. I just had a great idea.
Well, that would be the first.
Fuck you. I'm 100% sure if I go the opposite direction the trees show me, I'm gonna find some treasure.
I'm not too sure about that, Donnie.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
Watch and weep, Democrats. Well, the smartest man in the world does it again.
God, I hate it when he's right.
In other words, you hate it all the time because I'm always right.
The only part where you're always right is on the political spectrum, you dumbass.
Come on, Barack. You're just mad Donald's better at finding riches.
What in the hell?
Nah, Donald's useless. Even the viewers know that.
Biden, your demented ass is literally the most useless thing in the world. And the viewers absolutely worship me.
Then why was there a question about replacing you because you're pretty useless?
Who the fuck said that? You know what? It doesn't matter. Whoever the fuck you are, your grammar sucks ass. I bet you're some Chinese bot.
Don't insult the viewers, Donald. We talked about this.
Shut up. These motherfuckers just hiding behind their keyboards, spewing some random shit, and their English is like on the level of a 5-year-old.
Oops, I accidentally muted Donald's mic.
Brock, you idiot. I'm literally next to y'all.
Bitch, give me back my microphone.
Let's see if we defeat this guy in less than 1 minute, too.
I'm pretty sure none of the bosses in these first 2 bonus dungeons are difficult.
Next question's this one. Not sure if this was meant for us to read, but we'll answer it anyway.
Well, Joe and I don't play JRPGs, so we don't know these.
To be honest, I've literally never heard of any of these.
George's nerd ass has probably played all of these.
Actually, no. Most of these I've never heard of. They must be as underrated as Dark Cloud or something.
Maybe they're just shit games.
Well, I mean, that is a possibility. But I have played Skies of Arcadia Legends for GameCube. I'm pretty sure it's the same game remastered with extra content. I've heard of Is series, but I've never played any.
I want to try Holy.
Similar to the FF series, they have several games, and the originals from the late 80s.
So what did you think of Skies of Arcadia?
It's a nice game. I like the exploration and recruiting new crew members the most.
Hey, I didn't get to try the spell.
Maybe you should start the next fight with that spell, Joe.
Why is the default answer to leaving no? In fact, why does it even ask if we want to leave? It's not like we can fucking go anywhere else.
Calm your tits, Donald. It is what it is.
Ooh, there's a chest.
Where?
I meant a treasure chest in the game, you pervert.
Bro, you sniff babies. You're no one to call me a pervert. Also, what the fuck is this flying eyeball?
Now I finally get to cast Holy.
Ahriman is actually a recurring enemy in the series. It originally appeared as a boss in Final
Fuck! Forget I asked anything. I really don't want to hear its life story.
Check out this damage, kiddos. Son of a bitch.
366. You literally deal more damage with your basic attack.
George, what's the point of these magics if they deal 0 damage to the bosses?
I honestly don't know why they made these spells so damn useless. Literally, the only useful spells are haste, temper, and the protection and healing spells. The offensive spells suck major ass in the late game.
Hate to interrupt you being a nerd, but Brock, did you just buff Joe?
Yeah, I thought since Joe's spells do nothing, I might just make him feel more useful.
Thanks, Barack, my best friend.
Sure.
What an absolute moron. We deal 20 times more damage than spell heals.
I suppose not everyone was born with as great AI as us.
What?
What?
Let's see what the chest contains.
Oh, we got a dry ether. That'll be useful. Nice. A mega elixir. That'll be great against the super bosses, I guess. Alrighty, after this boss, we'll move on to the Hellfire Chasm.
Die now, Warriors of Light. Yeah, sure, buddy. Your friends died in a matter of seconds. What the hell are you going to do?
It'd be really funny if the boss escaped the fight.
True.
Let's just view more questions. There are still few left. This one's for me and George about our characters in Final Fantasy XIV.
My first main character is a female Mikoda. She's from the Keeper of the Moon clan, and her main job is Conjurer. My second character is a female Viera who started as an archer, but I've been kind of using her as a dancer since Shadowbringers.
Why do you only play women?
Man, the male characters are so ugly.
Based.
Also, George is a furry.
Fuck you.
Anyway, my character is a male Elizan from the Wildwood clan. He started as a lancer, but I've been playing him as a reaper lately. I mean, he's already a dragoon, and George's kitty is a white mage, obviously.
Bill is our gunbreaker tank. He plays a Highlander because, big boobs.
No surprises there.
My man!
And then we have Hillary, who plays a summoner/blue mage, depending on the duty. She plays a male Lalafell. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that wedding was pretty disturbing to watch.
Hey, what about your marriages? Hold on. If George plays a woman and Barack plays a man...
No comment.
The eternal bonding is also possible between the same gender.
George, you're not helping. Just forget about that.
Elmo.
All right, fellas, we move on to the Hellfire Chasm. It's located on the islands where the dragons live, as you probably remember, or not in Joe's case.
Why so mean, George?
Don't take it to the heart, Joe.
Let's set up a cottage and save. Okay, y'all ready?
Let's go.
What the?
Good job, you went in the wrong fucking hole.
That's definitely what she said.
Shut up, Joe.
I guess it's the one next to this cave.
Wait, what the hell is this?
The first floor of the dungeon, it seems. I suppose we need to find a hole to crawl into. I believe this dungeon's mostly filled with floors with lava.
I hope the bosses here are a little harder.
Why do you want the bosses to be harder, Joe?
Well, isn't that the whole idea of these dungeons? To battle bosses that put your strategic skills to test and make you fight the pressure you're put on when your character's HP falls into single digits.
Yeah, I guess.
You worded it absolutely perfectly, Joe.
Joe, wording something perfectly? Slap my ass and call me Sally.
Nobody wants to slap your fat ass, Donald, and nobody's definitely calling you Sally.
Oh my God, Joe, it's a fucking saying. Your brain capacity sometimes pleasantly surprises us, and then it just fades away in a matter of seconds.
Thanks, Donald, you too.
Oh my fucking God. Hey, it's the first boss.
Do we have to teleport back to the start in this dungeon too?
Not until we beat the second boss. We'll only have to do this dungeon twice.
And we're all 69 levels, nice.
Oh, okay.
Scarmillon, another fiend of Earth. Sadly, these Dawn of Souls battles don't include the track called Dreadful Fight, which is one of the best tracks of FF4.
Speaking of music tracks, George, this next question asks your favorite song from the Final Fantasy VII original soundtrack.
That's an easy choice. It's Genova. This is what it sounds like.
hate to interrupt, but we just beat this piss-easy boss?
No, we didn't.
What the hell?
Many fantastic tracks from FF7, but I've always liked the Genova theme the most. That weird tingling sound in the beginning is just absolute perfection.
Yeah, those were some sick beats.
Gotta agree, it's definitely one of my favorites too.
Kablamo! Shit, so little damage.
It was a good try, Joe.
Just stick to using your basic attacks, Joe. They're objectively just better at this point.
Oh wow, that actually dealt damage to us.
Oh no, I bet we're going to die or something.
Heh, watch out, guys, this is a tough one.
I don't think this is hard at all.
Sarcasm says hello, Joe.
Oh no, I lost so much HP. Am I gonna die? Heh, did you hear that sarcasm, guys?
Yeah, sure, Joe.
Good for you, buddy.
Totally fooled me, Joe.
Huh. So this is what Honest Abe felt when he defeated the zombie hordes and saved the United States.
What the fuck are you talking about? The second battle. After this one, we'll have to re-enter the dungeon to fight the other two bosses.
Yeah, editor, cut all that nonsense and let's do these battles. This is what the viewers want to see anyway.
Us defeating bosses with 10 hits and then calling it a day? I don't know, Donald.
Holy fucking shit. Now that is some fine boss design right there.
Oh, shut up, Donald. Hang on. I remember this one boss from FF14 called Barbaricha.
Many of those raid bosses, etc., are actually bosses from the older Final Fantasy games.
Wait, what was that one raid we did and you, the healer, were the only one left alive?
Stop talking about FF14. Joe and I feel like outsiders here, right, Joe?
Yeah, I did like the Outsiders movie. It was really emotional and...
Joe, honestly, what the hell is going on in that brain of yours? Never the fuck mind. Let's just kill this boss quickly and move the fuck on.
Wow.
God damn.
Holy shit, I'm actually crazy.
Hey, me too, George.
What?
Fuck the Me Too, Biden. It's actual garbage.
What?
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 Nobody even knows what we're talking about anymore.
Then let's talk about something useful like the smoking sexy design of Barbaricha.
Or maybe we should talk about the fact that I'm gonna fist her to death.
Woo, take it easy, George.
I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, I ain't judging.
Sorry, I didn't think before I spoke.
Hey, that's like Joe every day. Except that he never thinks with his peanut brain.
Fuck off, Donald.
God, I hope this is another sexy lady in a skimpy outfit.
Donald, this is one of the reasons you're currently involved in a lawsuit.
Look, she's even asking me to keep her company. Ah, what the fuck?
Yeah, go ahead and keep this land whale some company, I don't mind.
Hey, this is a sushi animal.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, the sushi animal. This is what sushi is made of. I remember it being a hard-shelled mammal, walking on all fours with long claws. I do remember them having a nose and longer ears, though.
I'm not too sure about that, Joe.
What the fuck? Did you just describe an armadillo?
Let's not listen to Joe's nonsense and instead answer some more questions.
A question about FF2 and 3? I would personally love to, but these fuckers already decided we're playing FF7 next.
Come on, George. We voted, and it was 3 against 1.
Yeah, because Joe stabbed me in the back like a little bitch.
Donald said he'd buy me ice cream if I voted for FF7.
No proof of me ever saying that, but Joe did vote for it.
I have all the proof. I was wired.
What? Why the fuck were you wired, Joe?
Never mind that. We're playing FF7 this fall, and about Devil May Cry, I have no clue if we could play those.
Our current schedule is so booked, it's very unlikely to happen this year, unless we make it a one-off video instead of series. After this series is over next month, we'll focus on playing Sly 1 and Ratchet and Clank until Sly 1 is completed.
Yeah, and after that, we already have 2 new series booked for the fall. One of them being Final Fantasy VII.
There were also a few other games people were asking about. We'll talk about those soon. Okay, I figure the hardest boss always protects a chest, so the flying eyeball was supposed to be hard, I guess.
What flying eyeball?
The boss we fought in the previous dungeon.
Oh yeah, that fight was so quick I forgot all about it.
Joe, are you sure that's the reason?
Shut up, Bushy Wushy.
What?
There were some comments asking about Chrono Trigger and Jack and Daxter games. And we can promise you right here and now that we're definitely playing both of them at some point, whether it is this year or the next one. As we said, we have a tight schedule for this year.
All right, I guess that's all for the questions. Please send us new ones for the next episode, mainly because we really have nothing to talk about during these piss-easy battles. On the other hand, we're going to fight the super bosses next time, so it shouldn't be a cakewalk.
Cake? Where?
Okay.
Also, next time will be the last time we answer questions on this series.
Yeah, Joe. I'm pretty sure they know that. It is the finale. Not everyone's brain dead like you.
I wouldn't bet on that. I've seen pretty fucking stupid stuff on the comment sections.
Hey, nice job with the Null Blaze, Joe.
I'm actually such a pro at this game.
No, you're not.
Hey, George, if I make a character in FF14, can you help me out?
Not sure, Joe. I already have 2 characters. I don't know if I want to make another one.
Joe, you don't need other players that much. You can use bots to help you beat trials. I mean, I never had bots to help me, but that's what I've heard.
Just ask Donald, John, and Jimmy to join you. You can play together.
Yeah, Donald, let's hop on FF14 and see if we like it.
Okay, Joe, but I want to try the free version first before I dump my money on that shit.
What happened to you being a billionaire?
I've had some financial troubles recently, but it won't take long until I'm back on my feet again.
Donald, you can't say you're not on your feet when you have only few millions on your bank account.
Few millions is pocket money, George.
Oh, thanks for the buff, Barack.
Just promise me you'll keep using the basic attack.
Sure, buddy.
Nice, I got him. Totally carried that battle.
Whatever you say.
What the hell is that? Kikuichimuchiji?
Kiku Ichimonji is usually a strong katana, Joe.
All right, we are done for today.
Next episode will come out next month, and it'll be the last episode of this series.
Finally, took a goddamn year to finish this game.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.